Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK, and I've been bringing you this series of Creator Calendar to 2022, showing you how I decorated this blank calendar. So we've so far done, let me find the front, doesn't want to come, there we go. So we've got January, February, March, April, May. I'm really enjoying this series. I'm really loving doing this, and we're on June today, and the one thing that I like about June is that it's Wimbledon. If you're in UK, you'll understand the tennis. I don't watch a lot of sports, but I love Wimbledon. And it's strawberry season. It used to be the beginning of strawberry season. Of course, strawberry season begins a lot earlier these days because they grow them in polytunnels and things. But for me, June will always be the beginning of strawberry season. When I was a little girl, me and my dad would go off and we'd go pick your own strawberries, and we'd come home with great big baskets of strawberries, which my mum would cook up into jam. We'd obviously have some, and then the rest would be frozen to be used in pies and things later in the year. So yeah, it's a great reminder of for me of June. And so that's what we're going to use to decorate June in our calendar. So let's put this to one side. Let's get our calendar, put that flat on there, and we are going to first of all use this stamp, which is this one here, as our background. It's just a line stamp, but I'm not going to colour it in. I'm going to leave it with white inside, but I'm going to do it in Pear Pizzazz. So I've just got that stamp mounted onto a D block, and I'm going to stamp that there on my June page, and again there. And the middle of that is going to be somewhat covered up by our strawberries. So the strawberries in this set are very cute, and I hadn't used them before this, I have to say. I actually bought this set because I like these little flowers and I liked all the sentiments. Actually, the strawberries I wasn't that keen on, but they're perfect for this month. So we are going to do those now. So I've got both the strawberry images. I've got the outline and the fill-in. If you've watched me for a while, you'll know that when I'm doing this two-step stamping, I always stamp the outline first because I find it easier to position the inner bit inside the outline than doing it the other way round. So I'm going to stamp. Now, where's my punch? Which way up does this need to go in? It needs to go that way up, okay. So I'm just going to make sure it will go in the punch then correctly. So there's one. I'm going to do another one. Oh, this is real red, by the way, that I'm using. Another one at the other end. Obviously got some red ink somewhere. I'm smudging it here. And another one on here. I don't know what it is. It's always the red that I manage to get everywhere. I can be working with really pale colours and I don't have a problem. As soon as I start working with the real red, I get it everywhere. I've got a wipe here. It's a baby wipe, so just wipe my fingers to make sure I'm not going to spoil anything. Right, I'm then going to take a piece of scrap paper and I'm going to stamp the centre of these, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp off first. So ink your stamp, stamp off, and then come in. And again, like I said, it's easier to position this when you've got the outline. It's much easier to do it that way than round the other way. So that's one of them. This is one of our distinctive stamps. I think you get sort of varied tones of stamping just from one stamp, which is really good. There we go. And there we are. So that's our 3 strawberries done. So I'll come in with the punch. This punch is a builder punch, builds up it, but punches the large leaf, the top of this, I want to say they're the sepals, I don't know, and one of the little flowers. Like I said, I bought this set because I quite like those little flowers. As anyone who's watched me for a while, you'll know I'm a floral girl. I would say probably at least 50% of my creations are floral, probably a much higher percentage. Haven't ever counted, but I'd say just about. You just need to be, it's just a bit frustrating sometimes when you're just punching out one shape. You just have to put up with getting the other bits punched out of your card as well. But for me, they were just little scraps of Whisper White, so it doesn't matter too much. So those are going to layer onto our background here, like so, except we're missing the tops of the strawberries, and that really does finish them off. So let's do those. So here's our 2 stamps. Here's some cardstock. So I need it to be down there, just working out where I need it to be. So Per Pizzazz once again. I'm so enjoying doing this series. Now, where do I need to do? I'll do it. Do another one here. And then another one here, and then hopefully I won't punch into any of these when I'm punching out the others. And then we just need to take the filler, again, stamp off and line up. Stamp, stamp off and line up. This calendar has given me a chance to use sets, a lot of sets that I, have neglected, haven't used, new sets. It's been really nice. I've really loved having this focus. Yeah, I've really loved it. It's generated a lot of interest. You guys are so good. You all contacting me and saying how much you're enjoying it and whatever. Don't forget that if you're one of my if you're in the UK or Europe and you order with me this month, so there's a few days left yet, I will send you a calendar absolutely free. So just bear that in mind, and you could make your own. Lots of you have already, or don't worry if you've already ordered and missed that, because you'll be included as well. And if you're one of our American viewers, I'm really sorry, I have said this before, but the company that makes them don't ship to the US, and I have investigated sending them out myself, but actually they're going to cost about £8 or £9 for me to do that. I'm not sure you'd want to pay £8 or £9 for a blank calendar. I'm sure there'll be similar things available in your markets. So there we go. Right. Okay, so we've just got to attach these. So a little bit of glue, a little bit of Tombow on there. Aren't they cute? That just brings the strawberry alive straight. Look how different they look. That just looks so perfect. I think the reason I didn't use these strawberries because I didn't know, it was a bit of a funny image to have on a card. I make cards all the time. A bit of a strange image, but for something like the calendar where you want sort of seasonal images, it's absolutely perfect. There we go. So we are going to layer these onto here. Like so. So let's start with this one. And I hope you'll come back and see the next instalment of July. I'll be showcasing another new stamp set, another stamp set from our new mini. So please do come back. You can click subscribe on below on my channel, and then you'll be subscribed to my channel. And if you don't want to miss any of my videos, you can click the bell by the side after you've subscribed, and then you'll get a notification every time I post a video. There. Oh, isn't that cute? There we go. And ta-da, we are done. So, halfway through our calendar, we are done. Hope you've enjoyed seeing that. So we've got half the calendar done, half to do. I've got to decide what to do for the front cover as well. Not quite sure. It's not really my colour, I have to say. It's a bit like Pacific Blue, but Pacific Point, but it's not quite. Sort of a cross between Pacific Point and one of the Bermuda Bay, something like that. Can't quite decide what to do. I might just do a panel and then do a 2022 from the Playful Alphabet, something like that. So that's it from me today. Hope you've enjoyed seeing my strawberries today. Hope you're enjoying the calendar series. And I'll see you again soon for the July edition. Oh, don't forget that they're all in a playlist as well. If you go to my playlist, all the editions for the calendar are on a playlist. Thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.